Cleaning them, I'm going to YouTube.
What is this? Every time. What is this? No, that's fine.
I know how much deep on I don't know how much deep on stretch. I don't know how I do stretch.
I've got to think of reaching. You're not happy and making to me. Piano.
My room stomach. I mean, that I'm going to do. What was too like,
Maybe. Slowly. Thank you for joining. Oh, yeah. Thank you for joining. Like I said before, I'll be live by 9 West African time. Good evening from wherever it is you're coming from. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, based on where you're watching me from. Yes, thank you all for joining this live. Yeah. Like I said, I have a crucial thing I would like to discuss. Very, very crucial. Very, very important. Yeah, it's about relationships and marriage. It's about relationship and marriage. Yeah, let's get me drinking water. Yeah, it's very, very important that when you're choosing a partner, you should be mindful of the kind of person you choose. When you are choosing a partner, be it a boyfriend, be it a girlfriend, be it a husband or a wife, be conscious of whom you are choosing as a partner. Do not be blinded by love. Most of those things you call love are fantasies. Yeah, most of them are fantasies. Most of them are not even love. It is after you must have ventured into that relationship you find out that you never ever loved that person. What you felt was fantasy. Hi, thank you for joining. Yeah.
Baby, can you stop making noise?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I am. Okay. Like I was saying before, I don't know if my voice is loud enough because I'm not using a mic. I'm not using a microphone, so I don't know if my voice is okay. Can you hear me clearly? If you can hear me clearly, please indicate so I can go on with what I have to say.
Sorry for the noise, guys.
Yeah, like I was saying before now, thank you for your feedback. You have to be watchful of whom you are picking as a partner. Be it a husband, be it a wife, be it a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Be watchful, be mindful. Do not be blinded by fantasy. Most people call it love, but I bet you it is not love. It is only when you venture into that relationship or marriage that you finally find out that you never loved that person. That person is below class. I mean, you discover a lot of things about that person. So try to see clearly. Don't be blinded by anything. Be it her shape, be it his money, be it his lifestyle, be it his wealth or anything. Do not be blinded. Let me tell you, wealth can come at any time. Everybody has their time in life that God has, mapped out that this person is going to make it or hit it big, or this person is going to attain this level at some point in his life, at some point in her life. So you don't have to be blinded by what you're seeing. Someone who is rich today can equally fall tomorrow. Yes. Someone who is poor today can equally be rich tomorrow. So you do not be blinded by any material thing. Yes. If you want to quote me wrong, you can come up with it. I'm waiting. If you think I'm not saying it right, you can come up with it. Now, one more thing. If you want to marry, if you want to venture into a relationship, do well to do one thing. Go for your class. Class distinction matters. Some people would say, if you marry a granite seller, if you marry an illiterate. No, it doesn't work. It can never work. It can never work. I disagree with you. Listen to me. If you're a graduate, go for a graduate like you. Yes, I am saying it. Quote me anywhere. If you're an illiterate, my dear, look for an illiterate like yourself. Not an illiterate going to look for a graduate to marry. No. A graduate going to look for an illiterate to marry. No. You both are not of the same rank. You both are not of the same thinking. You both are not of the same mindset. What you are seeing, the other party is not seeing it. Yes, quote me anywhere. That is the reason most marriages are crashing today. A lot of marriages are crashing. And this is the exact reason why most marriages are crashing. I don't know if I'm edible enough. If you think I'm edible enough, you can hear me clearly, please indicate. Because I'm not using a body mic. A lot of marriages are in shambles today because of whom you've chosen to be your partner. As a graduate, you have focus. You have foresight. There is somewhere you're looking at. You know you're going to somewhere. There's this level you're trying to attain. But The other party is not doing the same. The other party is not doing the same. Instead, he or she feels inferior each time. He or she feels cheated each time. Yes. What you're thinking is not what he is thinking. What you're thinking is not what she is thinking. I mean, there's total 100% level of difference between the both of you. You are immeasurable. Immeasurable. You are not to be measured of the same quality, the same length, the same rank, the same. Come on. You see a graduate lady getting married to I don't use that word, a low life. Getting married to, an illiterate man. And then anything and everything she does, this man sees it as, being cheated on, being looked down on. You see a literate lady who got married to an illiterate man, chatting with anybody, maybe a guy or a friend or just a friend. You see his or her man trying to label her or label him as cheating on him or her. Because an illiterate doesn't believe that a man can befriend a woman without any sentimental attachment. An illiterate does not believe that you, as a woman, can possibly have a male casual friend. They believe every friendship or every talk between two opposite, creatures or opposite human, maybe a guy and a lady, leads to bed. They don't believe that you, as a woman, can have a male friend as just a friend, without no sentiment attached, without nothing attached. No, an illiterate doesn't believe that. When an illiterate sees her husband out there laughing with a woman, she comes to the house, or even some of them would even stage you in public to embarrass you, or even disgrace the person you are talking to. All in the name of, I am his wife. Who the hell are you chatting with my man? What's that? Who told you that? Who told you that a woman cannot befriend a man, or a man cannot befriend a woman, and possibly nothing attached to that? Who told you that? That is why I said, if you are literate enough, please go find for a literate person as well. Don't go for an illiterate. If you are literate, please endeavor to find a literate person like yourself. Somebody like yourself. Do not go for somebody who is less, below standard. That's why most marriages are crashing. What you're thinking is not what your partner is thinking, because your mindset is quite different from his or her mindset. Your focus is quite different from his or her focus. What you are looking at, what you've seen from afar, where you're trying, that level, that point you are trying to attain, is not what he or she is trying to attain. He or she is not even seeing it. There are certain things you want to do, and he or she will see that you're looking down on me. He's trying to cheat. They always feel cheated. An illiterate always feels cheated, especially when he or she knows that his or her partner is a literate person, an educated person. They always feel cheated at every little instance. At every little point, they feel cheated. They feel looked down on. Yes, they feel belittled. So please, if you are someone who is educated, if you are someone, if you are someone who is exposed, exposure is top notch when it comes to marriage. If you're someone who's exposed, there's some of the illiterate ones who are also exposed. Some exposure creates impact in them, and some exposure doesn't even do anything to them. It doesn't even look like they've attained a level. They've gone to places. They still act weird. I repeat, if you are somebody who is educated enough, who is literate enough, please go for somebody who is equally literate like yourself, so that you both can have the equal mindset, the same focus. When you talk, he or she understands. When you explain, he or she understands. When you try to tell him or her that this is what I'm trying to grab, this is where I'm trying to go, this is the point I'm trying to attain, this look at, I have somewhere I'm trying to reach, he or she will understand you. But when you're saying that to an illiterate person, my dear, you're talking to yourself. Before you could know it, you see them feeling cheated, feeling belittled, feeling down, disrespected. If it were to be a man, he would tell you, my wife is disrespectful. My wife doesn't respect me, because your wife has a different mindset from you. Because your wife is not of the same level and class with you. I'm not talking about money here. I'm talking about here, initiative, what you've got to claim. What is here? It's quite different from an illiterate person. You don't match yourself. Quote me anywhere, say I said so. You don't match yourself. You don't. Nothing can ever make you equal, no matter how hard you try. Unless maybe you marry that girl and enroll her into education. Or you marry that man and try to enroll him into education. That's the only time you see everything trying to work. Everything working for you both. Otherwise, nothing is working out. Yes, the other party feels cheated each time. Yes, quote me. They feel down each time. You don't believe that a man can have a girlfriend, a casual girlfriend, without sentiment attached. They don't believe a male and a female can equally be friends without sleeping together, without having sex. No. And when you say it, they look like, oh, what is this one saying? When they see you, maybe a man sees his wife speaking to a guy or chatting and laughing with a guy, he labels his wife a prostitute. He turns out to tell the wife that he accused the woman that she is sleeping with that guy. Yes, but when you have attended and see the four walls of the university, you will know that it is nothing. It is nothing. It is nothing. Yes, it is nothing. So please, this is the main reason why many marriages are crashing today. Many marriages are in shambles today. You see a girl who is a graduate going to settle for less. Somebody who is below your standard. What do you expect? You see a man who is a graduate going to settle for a granite seller, and tomorrow you tell me that it makes no difference. If you marry a rich man, a granite seller, you call it be a... That's trash. You don't talk nonsense. That's nonsense. I call it nonsense. Yes. Say I said it. It is nonsense. That is why most people are down today. That is why most people, most children are. Because when two horses are fighting, it's the ground that suffers it. Yes. That is why many of them are suffering. Many children are suffering from homes. Because what that woman is thinking, the man is thinking. What the man is thinking is not what the woman is thinking. Parallel lines that can never match. They can't match. You can't match an illiterate with a literate person and expect things to roll well. No. And expect peace to reign between them. No. And expect the union to last longer. No way. Check out in the olden days. Our parents, our forefathers were living longer in marriages. They live older in marriages. But what is happening now? Why have you ever asked yourself, why do they last longer in marriage then than now? Why? I will tell you. Because they are all, they do the same thing. They believe in the same thing. They roll together. They march together. You know, their walkways are of the same level. They are walking in the same line. They are walking towards the same angle. They are going to the same point. They want to arrive at the same point. When you come back to marry an educated person as an educated person that you are, you see that union works out. Because both of you will be thinking straight. You'll be thinking together. You'll be matching. Your brains are matched. What you're thinking is what your partner is thinking. The way your way forward is what he or she has seen as the way forward. That point you're trying to attain is the same point he or she has in mind to attain. Both of you will roll together. Both of you think together. Both of you solves your problem together. You don't want anyone to hear your voice because you have shame. You're educated. You don't want anyone to hear you. You know, to see that you both are quarreling in your family. You know, your senses are rolling together, other than that of an illiterate. You are an illiterate, he's a literate person. And then you as a woman, you are shouting. You don't see anything wrong with the noise you are making, the shout. You don't feel disgraced when the neighbors around are hearing your voice. You shout at every little thing. You fight a quarrel at every little point. Your man is ashamed because he knows what you're doing. He knows what shame is. He knows his worth. He knows his self-esteem. He knows his dignity. He has a dignity to protect. So he knows exactly what he wants. He can't come out to shout with you because he feels ashamed. But you as an illiterate person, you don't even see that. Even you would even want, as an illiterate person, you would want neighbors to come and hear, to come and judge, to come and side the story, to come and judge the story and then possibly side you. That's bullshit, my friend. The earlier you people learn to go for your match, the better for everybody in this country. Yes, it will make marriages last. Go for your match, my dear. If you're a granite seller, look for a granite seller like you and marry. If you're a governor, look for a governor like you and marry. Both of you rolls along. Rolls together. If you're an average person, look for an average person like you and marry. If you're a dunce, look for a dunce like you to marry. You can't be a dunce and look for an intelligent person to marry, and then tomorrow you see fault in all the things she is doing. Yes. You think she's cheating on you. You'll be looking down on her. You think she's looking down on you. You feel cheated. You feel downgraded at every little thing she does. So look for your match, my dear. That's all I have to tell you guys today. For some marriages to last a little bit longer. Don't go and marry an 18-year-old girl and then come back tomorrow to divorce her and start talking trash. If you're an adult, look for an adult like you to marry. Don't settle for less. A child, look for a child like you to marry. Don't do nonsense and then tomorrow you see children suffering from broken homes, all in the name of marriage scandals. Just because some stupid people merge themselves together and then start raising kids. That's not how to do things. You better watch what you do. Watch what you do. And then focus on your children, your offspring tomorrow. Thank you and have a good night rest. God bless you all for listening.